Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and depressed and angry, you're the one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over the list of all the things that control us. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, surgeries, pain, never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or woman mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another, or you may want to add to the list. Okay, I want to talk about surrendering your life over to a higher power and having faith. And what that does is help you to give up all concepts, judgments, and desires, and helps your mind grow naturally compassionate. That's what I like, is to have everything just naturally happen as you're going through the process, and you just automatically do the right thing. You automatically have compassion. At first, you have to fake it until you make it. At first, you have to have strong faith until you start to believe it. And then when you start becoming it and having it be in your day-to-day life, you realize that if you follow this path, no matter good or bad, it's the right way to go, and that you're going to be fine. And that was one of the things that saved my life when my ex-husband was away in prison and I was on my own, and had to have a lot of faith. And as I followed the path of a higher source, a higher being, something so much greater than myself, I realized I'm not in charge, and there's a lot of calm and peace that comes within when you get the hell out of the way and you stop running the show. Because as human beings, we're born selfish, can be inhuman, and the decisions we make are not really always the best decisions. So I learned this at a very young age. I'm so grateful that I surrendered my life over in my 20s, because I was scared straight and I had nowhere to go. And I was done running the show. I was done being the cock of the walk, knowing it all, be it all, have the answers for everything. What a horrible place to be. But the good news is I had to get there to completely surrender. There was not one foot in, one foot out. I was completely in and ready for change. So today, if you are suffering and tired of doing it your way, and tired of running the show and making everybody around you wrong, I suggest you start following a path of love, compassion, something so much higher than yourself. In every action that you make, you say, would this be good for me, or would this be good for the universe? Would this be good for the people around me? And that's how you make that decision. And your answers always come back with truth, because self-will run riot is always selfish, inhuman, and you're going nowhere fast. When it's a higher faith, a higher power, it's just completely done out of love and compassion. So that's what you have to ask yourself throughout the day. So if you're suffering, and we have to forgive also, you cannot go through the day hating and being angry at something or someone, because it will eat your soul and your body alive, and it's not fun. So I suggest whatever it is that you're angry at, you write a letter, you rip it up, however you need to get it out of your system, but you don't want to carry that shit around with you all day. It will kill you. And remember, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work, when we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. The goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have the breakthroughs around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Louise L. Hay. Addiction, you're running from yourself, not knowing how to love yourself, loving treatment. Deep at the center of my being, there's an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my conscious, my mind, my very being, and radiates from me in all directions and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of my love makes me feel good. It's an expression of my inner joy. I love myself, therefore I take lovingly care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing foods and beverages. I lovingly groom it and dress it, and my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. I love myself, therefore I provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with the vibration of love, so all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. I love myself, therefore I work at a job that I truly enjoy doing, one that uses my creative talents and abilities, working with and for people that I love and love me and earning a good income. I love myself, therefore I behave and think in a loving way to all people, for I know that what I give out returns to me multiplied. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are mirror what I am. I love myself, therefore I forgive and totally release the past and past experiences, and I am free. I love myself, therefore I live totally in the now, experiencing each moment as good, knowing that my future is bright and joyous and secure. For I'm a beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me, now and forevermore, and so it is. Trust the process. No more questioning. All I need is taken care of. Louise L. Hay. Beautiful, beautiful woman. Okay, I am going to read a little part from my book. We are at the end. All right. 121. It's about the author. Throughout the years, I have had the privilege of meeting people from all backgrounds. They were rich, poor, middle class. Some were healthy and productive, while others were abused addicts or in prison. My goal is to create an activity program, Marianne Grant, for each individual, focused on self-discipline, direction, and guidance. It is essential in understanding that there are choices in life, including how we live. I'm going to start with the first paragraph. There's a few paragraphs. This is one of the reasons why I do what I do, is all the experiences I have. I'm one of these people that are hands-on. I do better with hands-on and working in the field. So I worked with throwaway kids, abused children that were 13 to 18, boys and girls, and was teacher's aide, charge of activities, created and facilitated programs, taught them how to cook and clean and not screw every guy and girl they saw, taught them how to touch, how to be, how to act, and they changed my life forever. And to see the situations that they lived in and to go into the homes, it was very scary, it was very eye-opening, and it made me realize the different types of worlds that were out there. And then when my ex-husband went to prison, I got involved with that and made sure that the inmates had everything that they needed and that were treated with some kind of dignity and give them some hope for when they come out. And that is where I learned that with the prison work. And then when my business, I worked with the richest of the richest of the richest. And I did that for 25 years, where I worked with them mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And that was a huge, huge experience and life opener of what I don't want. You'd be amazed all the problems that happen when you have too much money or too much of anything, too much time on your hands, too much freedom, too much of anything. You're going to destroy yourself. That's why I talk so much about the balance. And this is all through my hands-on experience. The women were closet alcoholics. The men, it's funny. The men were the Republicans and the women were the Democrats, and the women were sanctimonious with spending their husband's money and acting all proper and great. And then the reality was that the men, they ran their own show and they did what they needed to do and they made their mistakes. So I learned by watching and paying attention, because we're all the same, no matter what politics we are, no matter how much money we have, we all suffer the same. I have a friend that says we all take turns. So you can use the politics, you can use your religion, you can use your sanctimonious, hypocritical bullshit to not move forward, because that's what people do. They use distractions to not move forward. And you're going to go nowhere fast, because in the end, nobody gives a shit what you believe and how you feel. The only person you can think about is how you feel. And we have plenty of work to do. We will never be bored. If you're doing all the right things from the time you get up and to the time you go to bed, there's no reason for you to be into any drama. There's no time for drama if you're doing all the right things. And today, I want you to, we're going into 2025, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I could change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she's appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is the decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing my podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Please start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. And after 30 days, you're going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have a tremendous day today. And thank you for listening.